right. Frodo's ring.
Give me the functions.
Fight Shtr, fight Princess. I don't know what she's on. Where's Bodhi?
Am I playing with or against the monkey?
You're playing against the monkey. No, you. Yep.
So goody.
Okay. Re-invite is out.
Well, you could join the dark side and play with me.
Well, Princess is already in there.
I'll ride with you to hell you want, but if I got invited to play Allies, that's what I'll do, I guess.
No, we get to throw the monkey shit around today.
Alright, so you want me to take UK or Russia? I'm good either way.
Ask Elbow.
Oh, I'll take the scraps now. You should do UK. You have a good UK on build. I don't know if it's good, but it's interesting. It definitely makes Axis thinks.
I like both.
It's map dependent. It really is map dependent. It really depends on who R1 and G1 go. But if R1 and G1 go the right way, it's an ass whooping waiting to happen.
Okay, Elbow, you got the scraps. Let me turn my music off. All right, let's do this, boys.
Y'all good luck. Have fun.
Now I want an IC in Evenki first turn. No.
I'm shooting myself in the head already.
Four anti-aircraft.
Yeah.
And,
Aircraft carrier. You need an aircraft carrier because you're Russia.
I think Russia should just buy 2 bombers from Jump and be done with it.
If Hammer was playing, everybody would have 14 bombers. Because he starts buying bombers, I buy bombers. That's just how it goes.
The reason I favor the fighters is that bombers defend at a 1, fighters defend at a 4, attack at a 3.
I know.
I mean,
I just like the 6 spaces
that's
attack.
the only reason.
I just like having 6 spaces I can go with them.
You got 8 to 10 UK fighters roaming the Karelia to India corridor. It gives Germany pause. Just saying.
Oh yeah, it does. Let's get a good opener today. I want to see that perfect opener that we had the other day against me.
No jinxing. I'm just kidding.
Pet the goat, Bodhi.
One thing you will learn about me, I'm very superstitious. Do not speak things into existence because it will happen.
Four and 4, not good. There you go. The bomber got a hit? Jesus.
Yeah, that bomber.
That's usually when the bomber hits. Is that
bomber? The bomber hit twice.
That's ridiculous.
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it.
At least we took it.
That'll work.
You were losing those tanks anyway, so at least we took it.
This is the key battle right here.
Yeah. It's amazing how much the game matters on this one battle.
Friends do, oh, hell yes. But friends do not let friends do 12-9. Very nice.
I'll take that.
Doesn't get much better than that.
Okay, Team Princess Monkey Shit. Or should we call it Monkey Princess Shit? Team Monkey Princess Shit. I like that.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
My turn? I don't see anything.
It's about to be.
Sorry, turn.
He's just moving his stuff, and then it's your turn. Yeah.
Got the banner. For sure.
You want two or one in
Revive.
already?
I personally like one
Yeah, same.
One.
because he's gonna kill it anyways.
Yeah, I normally fail, but
I just like him. I like make him work.
Make them send 2 in a fighter at every Russian territory, every single time.
Me too. I just like, and you get that chance for a hit back. You know, might kill something.
The only thing I see different here is, oh, you did land a plane up there in Archangel. All right, you're good. You're good. And like right here, me, I drop 1 infantry in car. Make him send, don't let him walk in for free. Make him send units to take it. And instead I do 3 infantry and a tank in car, which helps your defense. But like I said, that's my way of thinking. Like, you're going to earn every freaking territory.
Totally, I respect that. Come on, that destroyer and transport did nothing to you. That navy was just sitting there, minding its own business.
No, you do not want to leave me that destroyer. Why do they always hit 2 there? 1 is so much better for me. That'll work.
Oh, baby. Scam.
And US will clean that up without a problem.
First roll. He hit. The best I've ever ruled.
You suck.
Clean up that Baltic transport for me if you would, please, Cole.
Yeah.
That's why I do that. That's exactly why I do that.
Screaming breed.
What you doing, Diesel?
Okay.
Alright.
Simplifies it. That simplifies the math.
You wanna place the front line here, Monkey.
So the Russian sub can take out that train.
That is exactly why I submerge it.
You want to make sure you put some units, mostly. What pod did you do as Germany?
I
I
got
need to do that. Or is it a standard? You didn't do no tanks?
no.
Alright.
Mikey likes his tanks, I know that.
Really buy tanks.
There's no wrong way. This is play style. So with my style, I do tanks, so I can deny Russian to trade those territories. Because then I do mini stacks on Ukraine and and I think it's Belarusia.
Yeah, Bella.
Here.
Well, without the tanks.
You have like one infantry in those territories, so it's very easy for Russia to trade.
Well, without the tanks coming, without the threat of tanks coming around too, Russia can take it and say, okay,
Yeah,
I'll trade a mini stack for a main stack.
that's why I like to do that with tank buy. If you don't, then it's a lot more risky.
All right, so cool. You got the transport?
That's elbow. But yeah, he'll get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elbow's Russia.
Russia. Yeah.
I'm gonna withhold comment until they finish.
Alright, Monkey, what do you think?
No, everything looks pretty good. You're moving towards Egypt. Africa looks good. You got planes in NWE. The dead zone in their UK1 fleet. That looks good. Y'all call if I watch? Yeah, it's all good.
No, yeah.
Hey, Yoshi.
Wait, you're stacking Belarus?
Oh, hold on.
I think it's, I'm just not looking at it. How many is that? Is that 10 you got in there? Or is that like.
Not enough.
It'd be 10. It's not enough. I forgot he had.
Yeah. That's a risky. I mean, that could be interesting. Is the good play in Russia?
Hold on.
No.
Okay.
And unfortunately, he is. You know what I'm gonna do.
You were definitely back if that was Vabhodi.
It's like the meme. Lay off the tank. It's like Kit from League of Their Own. Lay off the high wall. Lay off the tank stack, Bodie. No, I'm gonna hit it.
What I would change with Korea is I'll pick up the infantry from NWE. and I put that in with the A&A gun.
Okay.
Because if you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. I was just getting like extra.
Yeah, well, if UK really they don't have no transports, you kill them all. So if UK tried to attack your fighters, it's like, it's like a death sentence for them. So the good rule of thumb is there's no reason to limit bad options from your enemies. Like, why do you want to take away your enemy from doing something bad? Yeah, as long as you trust Belarus, looks good to me. Sure, it's fine. I like doing stuff like that, being aggressive, trying to find ways to put pressure. I think that's good. That's interesting. Their sub survived.
I haven't been putting.
Yeah, just no real reason to.
The only reason I do is for a hit back on France if I think they're coming for France. But ain't nobody coming for France this turn, so none of us can reach it.
We really neutered UK in the sea.
Yeah, I mean, normally if I had the destroyer, I'd take the destroyer, the cruiser, and 2 fighters to 7 and end the subs. But you can go ahead and have your subs. USA will clean that up. I'm gonna do what I do.
Save that. Send it back to US.
Yeah, I like that British. I love that you're British opener, Bodie. I've been using it. I really do like it.
It really depends on the map conditions. Like, you gotta look at the map and the state of the map before you go there.
Yeah.
But they left us this opening here.
Well, getting spanked is not taking Ukraine. You want to take Ukraine? I think that's like when Russia gets spanked on West Russia, and then it's just the whole game. Except for last night.
That's why I do Jambello.
Yeah.
Because I don't take that risk, and I have the geometric reciprocal.
Yeah, I haven't seen that effectively work really well. I'll take your word on it.
Let's add a little bait. No, actually, we won't. That's a cap shit that USA can use.
Yep.
Anything else y'all are seeing that I'm neglecting? All.
Now that looks pretty good, buddy. You leave your guy in Burma, right? Yeah. Looks good.
Almost forgot that. Doing that though, that's why I submerged the Russian sub, because if you do that, you have got to kill that transport or you risk a sea lion. Follow?
Yep.
Imagine if we would have bought a destroyer. That would have been pretty epic.
Question, if I could, about the UK round one open that you just played there.
Yeah, go ahead, Yoshi.
Go for it. What you got?
Hey, could you? I mean, I'm sorry, I'm watching Kool-Aid screen. Could you go down to Australia real quick so I can see the numbers? Hey, so when you round one, I've always wondered. I get that the idea is you throw the transport empty out there, and that if they're paying attention, they probably won't waste a sub on it. Just, throw it in the 40. Throw it at the. German word. To throw it at Hawaii, right? That's the idea. They won't waste it or whatever.
I actually want them to.
Yeah, you want them to give you better odds, right?
Yeah.
Well, because if I come down to 44 and take the Solomons,
yeah,
he's got no counter, and his sub is pretty much hanging out there stroking his cock. You follow?
Yeah.
So if he doesn't, though, I scoop New Zealand, go to 39, drop the one in Australia, slide one from West Australia to East Australia. Now I got a full load, and I'm bearing down on India for UK2 with a bomber on India in range. You follow?
Yeah. Okay. I guess I was wondering, like, if you're, because I guess the cruiser down there is what I'm confused about. Of what the cruiser is what bait for stupid people for the East Indies fleet, right?
Exactly, but I'm gonna tell you after Japan.
One sec, buddy.
Lucky, just remember to move your aircraft carrier. I don't know.
Let's disengage.
No, it will get stuck. It will get stuck.
If he's disengaged, he can move it.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure it will get stuck.
I'll move it. I can still move it though. I mean, I'm going to send it there anyways.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
They forgot to disengage.
No, they did.
And there was no battle.
Yeah, so if you have two subs, right? So let's say if there was a sub in season 50 and 37, it would force me to fight one room. That's one of the bugs. Yeah, you see, I have Navy in 50. If somehow UK had a sub there, right? Those two subs attack in two separate sea zones. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's one of the bugs in this game. I don't think it's been fixed. They don't really fix bugs much.
There's very few bugs left in
Pearl Harbor or not. That's just my debate. And because you did a bomber, I'm debating that if you didn't do a bomber buy, I would just commit everything to Asia. But Pearl Harbor makes your bomber buy stronger because it takes away their med ability, makes it weaker. What do you think, Princess? You want me to go for Hawaii? Yeah, so you want me to do that?
To butt head.
All right.
Sure.
Guess that looks okay to me.
Look, we weren't in the war. We were just sitting there, being peaceful in Hawaii.
No, I mean, worst case sets me back around. That's pretty much it.
Why not?
Or sets US back around.
I was all peaceful there.
Hawaii is not the most important matter for Japan to do. You just have to have a reason to ignore
Free
it.
victory city. If you put effort
Well,
into it.
Or
rather, if US doesn't put any effort into it, excuse me.
I look at Pearl Light as throwing assets up for me to kill that you really could use later, especially in a KJ.
Yeah, since we have to commit to this attack, we gotta at least kill the AC. Otherwise, US has a really strong attack on the planes. That's all right. You got the aircraft.
That was a good job. Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude. So obviously you got to go down to Solomon's, or if we're going, well, U.S. might want to go KGF here. I'll leave it up to y'all. But
I'm
you
thinking about
definitely
it.
can hit the Solomons,
Oh yeah.
and I can definitely project power from the Indian Ocean with my setup to give Japan pause. If anything, this is a perfect moment to go KGF with US. And I'll just use my assets to try to hold Japan back as long as I can. And let's just get to Europe.
So it's because he has a lot of subs nearby. I send my destroyer over there. And send a plane in there like that. That should be enough to keep us safe. Double checked and everything. Everything's good to me.
Also send that.
Oh, I wish we had a fighter on that carrier because that freaking 60 would be tempting. I'm talking about the double. US freaking whacks the battleship and UK finishes it off.
Or you can also take the carrier down to 45 when you want some more fighters. If you want a couple more.
It's fine. Like he can't really do much with his carrier J1 since I've protected our sea zones.
Yeah, if you take that carrier, that 53 carrier to 45, land the planes on it, and then those 2 planes can be in India. I did that last night, right? That gets those US planes over there pretty quick. Your battleship then.
Well, yeah, bring the freaking rain, dude.
I would don't bring the fighter to Solomons, because then you can't land it in 45. You want those US planes to India next turn, the carrier has to be in 45.
I don't need them in India. I'm good.
Oh, okay, then don't do Solomons.
Yeah. My thinking is go KGF full.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
do
Okay.
a
No problem.
little bit of a Hawaii teleport. Drop maybe, scoop up one guy from California, scoop up Wake, drop him in Pearl, put 3 there, and bug out for the Atlantic. Go KGF. That's my thinking.
I would just move everything. I would take the transporter with the 2 guys to Central America.
Yeah, no problem. I got it.
Watch out for the VC snipe.
I'm gonna kill this one transport, but okay.
We'll keep an eye on it for him.
Okay. There's a reason Hawaii teleport is a meme.
Yeah, well,
When I throw a couple people in Hawaii, or when you go from Alaska to Hawaii, because
Background, like what was it, Monkey? Like 4 or 5 seasons ago, maybe something like that.
don't waste the time.
The Booty went through a phase where he would have like 10 units on Hawaii, and he thought it was the best thing ever.
No, I didn't. What happened was I got VC Vic early so many times because of losing Pearl. So what I would do is I would take the surviving transport and I would shuck 5, 7, and depending on how Japan looked, 9 to Hawaii. And I'm like, you're not going to VC Vic me. You're going to have to take down a major city or a cap. And what happened was on the Steam forums, some dude was like bitching about the game and saying there were cheaters and hackers everywhere. And he pointed to me and named me and said, yeah, this guy like magically had 9 infantry in Hawaii. And I'm like, dude, look at the non-comp for the first 4 ranks.
Don't put the fighter on the carrier. Just move like western. Put it on your Atlantic carrier.
Yeah, no problem.
Fly it to Canada.
Canada.
East Canada. Or West Canada.
West Canada. Yeah, I think Central's better. This guy there. Yeah. Oh, he could come. Man.
Do not forget to move the guys in Szechuan.
Yeah, I haven't got over that side of the map yet. Do you need my fighter now, India, or do you want it in Russia? The fighter.
Don't worry about India.
Okay.
Y'all send all assets to help Russia.
Gotcha. See anything else?
Oh, looks good, man.
Right.
And don't forget to kill that transport. That's critical.
All right, so I'm thinking a couple Arties. Artie and those guys.
I like that. Desynchronized.
5-3. You thinking 5-3?
5-3 looks good
Yes.
to me.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I like it too. I'll be right back.
So I don't forget. All right, so I might just take. What's your thought here?
It's tempting to hit Bello, but it's really not in your favor. What I would do,
I'm just thinking two infantry and a fighter to Ukraine, and maybe probably want me to try to strafe Australia or.
I would simply because taking out that gun would be huge. So maybe 5 in.
Oh, you want me to take it? Try to take it?
Well, it depends on the order of loss, but even taking Karelia here would be huge simply because you're removing a gun from the board for Germany. That's bigger than you think. And I would plan on just leaving one in West Russia and retreating back to Cox so that he can't counter it. You know what I'm saying? The only way that works is you got to make sure you take Ukraine. So I would send 3 instead of 2.
Well, I can send 2 fighters.
Yeah, you can, actually.
So this Archangel 2 guys.
Here's my thinking. You want to send around 7 ground to Car, with in mind that if you retreat, you go back to Archangel, and you just leave 1 in West Russia, and you stack up Car to avoid the counter.
To try to take it.
You can take it; it's even better.
So 7. So I have 6 infantry, artillery. I think that's enough. He already wants.
You could always try sending a tank from Moscow, and like I said, you hit 4, and he hits 1 or 2. You can retreat back to Archangel And if he wants to send his tanks up there to get killed, let him.
Are we strafing Corelli or are we taking it?
Yeah, that's
Depends on how the first roll goes.
Ah, okay.
Well, then okay. So you want me to sacrifice that tank? How's this look? How's this look?
I'm good with it, man. And if you take it, that's a bonus. But what I'm getting at is, if you only hit 4 and he hits 1 or 2, don't retreat back to West Russia. Retreat back to Arc,
Oh, of course.
where he has to commit his tanks to hit you, and you have an immediate counter on his tanks.
I like that. I like that.
How's this look?
Looks good, bro.
All right. That's good.
Oh yeah. Come on, hit 4.
One.
Ugh.
Oof.
One back.
Yeah, I got one.
I think I go one more round.
Yeah, hit it one more time. If you clear it, you clear it. It's all good. No harm, no foul.
There's your 4 hits.
And that will cost him to take it back. So,
Plus
worth the tank sacrifice. And I said just leave a blocker in West Russia because you're not going to hold it.
Yeah.
Maybe go up to Archangel so that if he stacks up to Car, you have a counter. Perhaps, or I'll leave that up to you, man. It's going to cost him to go to Car, and if you got a counter, you could really make it hurt.
So Yaka just gonna bail all of them, or you want me to leave one?
I'd bail.
Usually from Russia 2, from Yakut, I do a spread where I put 1 in Soviet Far East, leave 1 in Yak, and 1 to Evenki, and make Japan earn every freaking single one of them.
I normally just try to get everything.
Back to Moscow.
Or you could slide 2 back and leave the 1.
I just, to be honest with you, I'd rather just bail.
Do it.
Bail.
Do it.
Bail.
I mean,
That's 3 infantry we could use.
such a premium, So here's.
No, I get it.
So okay, how do you want me to? What about my counter here if he does the heavy Ukraine?
You got 1 guy. Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'd pull everybody into caucus. Probably.
You might just want to stack up Caulk and just let the car guys hang. It was worth the hit because you definitely set them back there. The other flip side of that is you can invite them into Caulk. And UK has a wicked, ridiculous counter to it. You see what I'm saying? UK has an infantry, a tank, a bomber, 2 fighters, 3 fighters. They can hit it right back. So you could, in theory, stack Archangel, right? And shift everything up and then drop your 2 fighters in car. Drop both your guns down car. And drop 4 there. And moreover, you can bring those 2 tanks from Moscow down there, and he has no hit. So you have a counter either way. And the downside of that, well, yeah, even if he goes to, well, if you take the tanks out of Moscow, you can't go to car. But I said, you got a counter right there both ways. If you move one more infantry from West Russia up to Ark, and then 1 from Kalk up to West Russia for your blocker. There you go. There you go. And so if he comes in hard, he doesn't have a hit on Kalk. It's going to cost him too much. And you do have at least a threat of a counter if he comes to Kalk. And he's going to have to go all in if he wants to take it. Or he can trade.
So what about
So
what about
Yeah.
placement?
yeah, definitely pull that back.
Replacement? Are we set? Are you guys
I would
set?
put
Guys
2
happy?
and 2 in Kalk and the remainder in Moscow.
Yeah, that's what I would do. 2 infantry, 2 artillery, and cock.
That way if he walks down into Ukraine and stacks it, it's mostly tanks.
Yeah.
And you have the counter again.
So
So either way, you have a counter.
okay.
Looks great. I love it.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
That's a nice piece of work there, bro.
Mighty.
The mighty Red Army.
That's more dangerous than you would think.
I know.
Believe me.
I know it is.
Ivan RS.
Not to mention that was a nice collect for an R2. Nicely done.
Well, guess we don't want to do Navy.
I don't think I'm buying 8.
I guess
We can,
that's,
we can pop down a parasite.
it looks like what they're doing. Standard, kill Germany first.
Yeah.
Now you just gotta decide how they're doing the med or not. If they're doing med, you can try to add fighters in, but you can also add fighters in later too. Yeah, this infantry's fine. Yep. Oh, good.
What do you? I was thinking about like. Using.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing actually. You can even send all the bombers and fighters. Just send all air over the Cape.
Yeah. Well, we might need at least a fight.
Well, you can use the battleship to transport, or just to transport, you know. But
Yeah, I was thinking about that. So I guess the question is like, do you want me to take out?
you can just stack Egypt. Stacking Egypt's fine.
I can Egypt.
Yeah, you can stack it or not. Either one's fine. But US is gonna come regardless. So you're either gonna get UK to come get you, or you're gonna get sandwiched by the US. But you can just put 1 infantry, so you can decide later. Yeah.
That was-
That's good.
Do we? Thoughts on?
No. Yeah, looks good. And they can try to snipe their cruiser.
I was also gonna say, and what about the cruiser, baby?
That's why you don't send the cruiser at all.
That one.
So now you just gotta ask yourself, do you want to stack Rush Russia? They have, if you clear K and if you clear Ukraine, they have 20 units that can attack Rush Russia. And you can stack it with 14 right now. And I can fly in 4 fighters.
Oh,
So that gives you
I think
18.
I think we go.
Yeah. Let me just check Japan. I don't think I need to use those fighters for UK.
They have 19
But-
attackers.
You mean if they're still alive after UK's turn?
Yeah. So you just gotta look at the fighters in UK, right? So UK has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5 planes that could attack Guangdong. So if you stack Russia, UK could go for like a Hail Mary and
Yeah.
attack Guangdong. So you just gotta, think about that as well. But if they if they don't attack Guangdong, then it could be a good move. That's the only risk into stacking Russia.
Yeah, I mean it's a risk. I was actually kind of setting up a main stack.
Yeah, that's good. You can do it. You can throw them all into Ukraine, and then you don't gotta worry about that as well.
I want to send one plane.
Yeah,
One
If
plane,
you-
one dude.
yeah. If you're not gonna stack Russia, then it's okay to send some tanks to Korea as well.
You got a backup in Baltic.
Yeah, so he has 8 that could re-attack K. So I would probably just save most those tanks and infantry to see if you want to try to stack K at the end of this turn or not.
I think it's like if they're UK or
Mhm.
I think West Russia. I'm just gonna try and kill it. I don't really care.
Yeah, you can send a bomber to Russia instead, so it's a little bit more consistent. And the fighter can take 2K.
I'm not gonna send the tank.
There's nothing wrong with stacking K. Right? You take less losses the more you send, right? Ideally, there'll be less rounds you fight, means less losses you take.
I also don't like the West Russia attack right now. Just like Russia.
No, the only reason why I don't like the Russia attack is because UK could maim the fighters,
Yeah,
and then
but-
you're
but also,
stranded.
Yeah. Also, like Russia might.
So send
Why
more
you
tanks.
pause?
That's good. That's a good retake.
That means we can take it back next turn. Come on, cruiser.
Let's go, cruiser.
It just makes our decision easier. Because we're stacking Ukraine.
The U.S. can clean that nonsense up. Just you get the destroyer from
They're living
10.
on borrowed time, man.
Oh, it's
They don't owe you any money whatsoever. Those are facts.
All right, so we got choices. I think we'll just do. I'm gonna leave a guy in.
You can also try to think about stacking both Ukraine and K.
Yeah, so they got 7, 9. I think it's gotta be one of
They have 11 in Ukraine, you said?
these. Yeah, they got 11 on Ukraine.
Yeah, and you can send 9, and then you can send 9 on each. You have 9 on each, so it's not terrible. So if you do 8 in K, then you have 10 in Ukraine. So it's very stackable because they only have what 8 that can attack K. They have 4, 6, 8. Yeah. So 8 versus 8 is guaranteed for them.
You're saying like
Okay, send all the infantry from Belrosa to Aurelia. Yeah. And then you send 2 tanks, 2K. That's something you could do. You don't have to.
uh-huh. 4 dudes protect 6.
You can also, balance out the numbers more if you want. So if you want to make the tanks even in both K and Ukraine, you can do that. Yeah, that's fine too. I mean, now it's going to be 7 against 8.
We'll go back. What are we going?
I would try to go to Finland because that way you can still reach season 7, season 8. Yeah, you can reach pretty much everywhere in Europe and the sea zones in Finland.
Yeah,
Where do you need to protect them from? I mean, you'd be fine. I mean, he has no transport, so it's just air versus air.
yeah, but
Yeah, but you send your 5 fighters.
okay, that's what I was.
Yeah, you just have all your air in Finland because then you can reach season 7 and 8. So you dead zone the UK.
So how do we?
You're not gonna stack one K or Ukraine.
No, I'm just the German guy.
Well, it depends what you're stacking, or if you're not gonna stack. Like if you're gonna trade Karelia, then you're gonna want to put your units in Baltic stakes. If you're gonna want to trade Ukraine, then you're gonna want to put them in Poland. If you plan on stacking both, then it doesn't really matter. You just want to be able to split your forces so you could trade back.
They have like 6 hits on.
5 hits? What do you mean? He does have 5 hits with 11.
What are you doing?
Hey, Hammer.
All right, what do you think of that? So get your EI and
Yeah, that's fine. You just want to make sure you move the Berlin troops. You know, you can have like maybe 1 or 2 in Baltics and then the rest in Poland. Because if he's going to attack anything, it's probably going to be Ukraine. So I'll probably have most of my troops in Poland, but have enough in Baltic that you can trade back if you need to.
Is that right?
No, that's a lot of artillery. I didn't know so much artillery you bought.
oh yeah, a hammer like. I bought no round 2. I bought 6. He told you.
Now, the person that asked the question about the cruiser down in the Indian Ocean, the answer is this: it survives. So it's going to go from 30 to 36 to block. That look good to y'all?
Looks pretty good to me. Kill that guy.
What? You accept it now? For me all the time.
Because you're doing it against me.
Well, that's another thing that's good about stacking Egypt is that you force UK to either counterattack it or to take out your med. It's hard for him to do both. But vabhodi bought so much planes, he probably could have done both if he stretched himself thin enough.
Well, I also put 2 guys in. Another 2.
Vabhodi's England.
Right back.
England!
You see what I'm doing with that?
Yep. Thank you.
Transporter and 41.
And as I was saying earlier, 41 back to 39. He has no counter. So Indies is no target unless he deploys assets to block. Short version, we're not doing KJF here, but I am making Japan's life a pain in the dick. And that's the entire point of my UK at 1 open, is not to stop Japan, is to give me an option to go KJF if Japan misplays. But in a map like this, where we clearly need to go KGF to slow Japan down, so that, I mean, if you look at the board right now, there will be no J3 India. Not gonna freaking hit. Not with all those fighters. That look good?
Yeah, it looks good.
Pretty good.
Moreover, if they overstep, I got 4 fighters, 2 subs, and 2 bombers to smoke their ass. And if I were Russia, that's weapons free in Ukraine because West Russia's covered. You have blockers.
And we're gonna just straight Ukraine.
Unless he sends the fighters. But if he sends the fighters over there, then UK's really going to bust him open and watch him die. Anyway, I'm not saying it's a great strategy. I'm just saying it gives you options as an allied player, and it makes act like Monkey was saying. It makes Axis stop and think, like, oh shit, well, how do I counter this? Compared to peeps that are used to playing a script, more often than not, they do not know how to respond.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. You know, I hadn't seen it before. Pretty cool. I can see it's the scenario stuff.
The value.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see. The
Tell
way
it,
that
yeah,
Woody
it's
played,
got up
he
yes,
stopped
but-
us from stacking West Russia. If he didn't play it that way, we would have probably stacked West Russia with Japan.
Yeah, because of the planes he had threatening. I see.
Well, Monkey, you're cheating because you played me so many times. You've seen my crazy.
Yeah. Helps to know how you play.
Crazy times 1,000. But it's always a fun ride with you.
Only fun if I won.
If memory serves, I think you're a little bit ahead of the game. I've picked you off a couple times, but usually your tank rush runs me over. Still
I
trying to figure
remember
that one
when
out.
we switched sides and I was playing allies and I gave up London around like 2.
Oh, you got a sea.
Yeah,
You got a sea lion in on him.
yeah, he didn't see it coming, and he was like, "Dude, what the fuck?"
Well, I thought, I relied too much on US to clear 13.
And that's the key. If you leave 13 open, and I got all that stuff stacked up, it's over.
And I killed like his battleship, but his transport still lived, so he was able to attack UK. It was something like that.
Yeah, it was kind of ridiculous. I got lucky. I got very lucky. The only time I do a Sea Lion G2 is when it lines up perfectly.
Well, it's an opportunity you have. I don't really call it.
I mean, you got a kill shot G2, you got to take it. It ain't personal. Kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier about you get 6 to 8 UK fighters and 2 bombers roaming this corridor, it changes the game.
I love playing with bombers as Japan. UK is fun too to play with there. Oh, it's my turn. My game was stuck. My bad.
It's okay. It happens.
No one reminded me. You guys just watching me.
Hey, I'm
I
high.
gotta run up, dude.
I'm high. I
I
don't
gotta
care.
run up the sheets. Oh, I wish I was. I gotta run up the sheets, get my nicotine, man. I'll be back in about 10.
All right.
I was wondering why nothing was happening.
I'm high. I was just thinking about my turn.
So good.
Cool, you're US, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to 10. He's got too much to get to 2. I was trying to think of which
I
stack.
like to save my tank for round 2. Makes it easier to do stuff like take Thailand back or whatever. Then I can use that tank to just blitz in.
Cool, you got hits on 12 and 13 subs. Plenty
Yeah,
of
I know.
air to cover.
I'm taking that. I'm taking the subs and then gonna take Algeria and I'm gonna move everything into 10 because he's got too much to reach 2. So
Yeah, and the one advice I would give with this strat, the US units from French West Africa, the imp goes to, obviously slides one, but you want to blitz the tank down to Belgian Congo to cover South Africa.
yep. That's what I was thinking. Go get your cigarettes.
Roger that, man.
You want me to send you a fighter to Ukraine, Princess? You want me to just leave it out?
He's probably muted himself.
Princess
Yeah.
is probably yelling at me to start my turn in like 5 minutes.
No, I was checking something. You were asking me if I want a fighter. You think?
Yes.
I mean,
I can send you a fighter if you want. Or I can leave it out.
I don't see why.
No, I don't need it. I was just wondering if you didn't want it.
I think I sent it. I didn't run the numbers. Yeah. I'm just eyeballing it.
I normally just eyeball too, but yeah, I like bait and attacks for Wreck to do. That's what I was asking. You want to try to bait him to attack?
Well, I'm gonna hit that shit in 36.
No, you won't. 36 is too protected.
Okay.
Keep your fight.
I don't need the fighter. I don't want it.
It's my fighter now.
Nah. You're afraid he's gonna attack me?
He will attack. Got 4 fighters, 2 bombers, 2 subs to take any.
He will attack you. Yeah. That's Bodhi. Bodhi's aggressive.
He built this to attack.
And I can drop 3 fighters down and drop 3 tanks. So good luck with the counter.
It's suicide if he attacks it. I got better dice and more units.
Panda, come here.
Yeah, he only has 8 that can attack me.
9 if I build a carrier.
You have to be able to get back to 35 though. You carrier can't reach 36.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Good
He's
call.
gonna build it in 36 through the India building.
I'm gonna do the teleport. I'm gonna do a UK teleport.
We're doing the 36 teleport. Right about it.
All right. No, I'm not doing that. Doing this.
Especially since that's my only destroyer, I don't really want to lose it as a sacrifice.
Got your fighter in central.
Oh, if he drops that navy.
I attack every time. 'Cause I'm crazy.
See any other attacks?
Maybe I wouldn't attack.
Good.
Pick this up.
Maybe your subs sink to the bottom of the sea where they belong.
They're on borrowed time, man. They have gained us so much money. It hits.
One.
I grow my big blue balls. That's the ball. Ball.
How's it going through?
You want my American guy to stay in cause, or do you want him to move back? Elbow.
I'd bail.
Yeah, bail out.
Caucus or Moscow?
Go to call.
Am I playing there too?
Hang on. Let me do some quick math. Send it to India.
Everything. I almost forgot Africa. Everything else look okay?
No, go ahead and leave. You know what? Don't strand it there. Go ahead and send the fighter to call. That way, if I got to bail, depending on what G does here, I can bail.
Okay. Everything else look good?
Yep.
Actually, no. This guy can go here. Now it looks good.
Hold on. Why you landing a fighter on Cuba?
I thought I landed on the aircraft carrier.
They're gonna have to make a new emoji like the what is it? Singapore. I mean, over there, Taiwan. We're gonna have to make a Cuba. Formosa, but Cuba.
Okay, gentlemen.
What you thinking on this next build here? 28.
Infantry, whatever arty the math adds up to, and smack Ukraine hard.
Yeah, I like the 8-1.
8-1. Do with that.
Sounds good.
You want me to hit?
Roll it one time, see how it goes. If you get 2 to 4, ugh. If you get 3 to 5, retreat. Go back to Ukraine. I mean, caught. Ooh. That doesn't look so good all of a sudden, does it?
It doesn't.
I don't.
Nah,
No, I think I
not a
just
bad idea.
stack. Just stack.
That would be better off. Scribbling up a little bit, it looks like.
Yeah, move your 3.
Stack caught. Stack caught, drop one guy from a Venki down to sink.
Another.
Leave one in a Venki and just pull it all back. Keep stacking up. Make them come get you.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm working on it.
Like, send it,
Yeah, he's really pushing the J3 thing because he knows it triggers me. But I'm here to tell you, 2 subs, 4 fighters, and 2 bombers versus that fleet is very, very tempting. Problem is, if it heads south, we're fucked.
So what do you want me to block? You want me to spend all my guys here to block?
No. No, do what you're doing. I'm just thinking ahead. Sorry.
Sounds like you lost your nuts.
Yeah,
I lost my mojo.
we're growing the balls. We're just growing the balls.
You guys.
You mean the ones I teabagged you with?
Want me to stack? You want me to stack Ukraine?
Caucus, yeah. Wish you could stack Ukraine, but no.
Back Romania.
Hey, we did that.
Want me to?
I mean, the 3 you got in the Venki can spread out and cover sink and drop one in Novo and leave one in a Venki just as blockers coming up. And you have a counter. But you're leaving 2 in a Venki there. There you go.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah. And
another.
send the 3 from Moscow. Leave him in Moscow. That way, if he moves into Archangel, you got a counter. I would maybe think about sliding the 2
Well, that's why.
already.
That's why I was wanting to do the empty, like Volga. 6.
That works.
Yeah, do that.
works.
Go to Volga now.
Instead of getting them all blasted here, he's gonna get them, but I can use those guys later. Like guys are like gold, right?
Yeah.
Russia.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's a better idea.
USA can counter, you can counter, and then perhaps.
Yeah, I agree. That's better than what I was thinking. Go for it.
I mean, yeah, that's giving Japan easy money, but I mean it's.
No, I get it. It goes against my instincts the way I play the game, but I get it, and you're right.
I'm just trying to, live as long as I can. So
Yeah.
you guys save my life.
I'm trying.
For the tit, man. I'm waiting for the tit. Double D, please. The one big M.
Well, USA's about spun up and ready to start landing.
Should I
So-
boogie myself? Go visit the Solomon Islands.
Go on a cruise, but I would send it to 8 instead of 7.
Yeah, go on a
Yeah.
cruise. Go take a cruise.
I hear Tahiti's looking good these days. Okay, how
Red
about
October, baby. Let's go.
you want me to double AA on office?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, well, if you think about it, the gun does you no good in Moscow, so might as well have the
Okay,
extra.
so
He's got 6 planes in range, so you get a shot at all 6 of them.
Looks like we're good, guys. What do you think? Placement.
I like it.
Looks beautiful.
Want the Artie and Caucus then?
Save it for a hit
That's your
back.
call, man. I'm thinking about a counter on Arc if he slides up there.
I'm not gonna have much of one, so I probably would have to have one.
Yeah.
At least one, if not both, but one at least.
Well, no, I'm for my placement.
Yeah, that'll work.
Just one with my placement, or do you want me to have 2 up there?
I would like you to have 2.
2 in
Yeah,
Russia?
and
Yeah,
in
2 of
case
Russia.
that's worst case scenario, he goes all in and wins, which is unlikely. You at least got 2 already to counter with.
Okay. What do you want this other Artie up in Moscow, or do you want it down in Ukraine? So I got 8
Put it in
Go on,
Moscow.
Artie.
Yeah, put it in Moscow.
Okay. Yeah, that looks legit.
That gives you a Moscow little beefy counterattack, you know.
Yeah. I like it. That's good.
Beautiful, man.
Mommy, a lot of territory, but
did she
not
not give
losing
you a
lot of
treat?
it, so.
Only fed you and didn't give you a treat. He says you didn't give him a treat. She don't care. Don't care.
And this one time at band camp,
I guess we can just focus on infantry and no artillery now. You want tanks? I don't really see much value in tanks, but I'll be careful with buying more bombers as Germany. One bomber is pretty much enough. What do you want to do with the second bomber?
That's your silent hunter.
But
Then you
that's why it's
the
better for
blue hunter.
Japan. You can have Japan buy the bombers.
I'll all right. 12 dudes.
I'm thinking
Are you sure you don't want a Romanian IC?
6 AA guns about this time of week.
Well, I always consider doing Ukraine. I see as Germany.
Yeah, I think that puts a hell of a lot of pressure on Germany, though.
No, it's just there's no real reason to do it because
Yeah.
if you're go
Yeah.
German first, it's not really good to
Yeah.
stack Ukraine.
Unnecessary. I've seen it in problems.
And KJF, it's better just to push Kakakis. You're gonna get that effect for so. No real reason to have. I've seen it in games.
Oh, dude, you're tighter.
It's okay. You can put Poland Only can go there. It'll be okay.
I know.
Even if he attacks it with all of the force of the UK air.
Oh, you're saying okay. I can pull out of Ukraine, but keep.
Yeah.
You know what I want.
What kind of man are you that you're pulling out? Never pull out.
Yeah, you're supposed to nut all up in there, bro.
Not all up.
You're supposed to throw it all in.
I gotta connect the balls, man.
That's why you throw it in. Throw it all in.
That's mashes.
I mean, I don't think they have enough to stack West Russia.
I'm not West.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking. No. Because they have like 26 that could attack West Russia.
Just trying to connect. This is it.
But you're gonna pull out. What's the point of connecting the balls if you're gonna pull out?
Connect them into a different ball in a different location.
I'm just
Another
messing with
Russian
you.
ball. It would be a Bello ball instead of a Ukraine ball. I think this is my turn.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. What do you get? In West Russia?
We'll connect the ball in 2 turns. 2 turns till ball connects.
It's a tough guy there. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out for Jerry.
I think Jerry's the other one. He might be just beat up.
Now that's Vlad. Vlad the vodka drinker.
Vlad the Impaler. All right, that'll work. Fair warning, Allied players, here comes the crazy.
Lord help me.
Where are you going to send these dudes? You want me to stack anything in?
You want to send them all to Egypt?
I mean, that's debatable. You could justify it, but I would probably just chill. Because it's only.
Usually don't.
I would just leave a few artillery behind so you can pivot stack if you need to. Because at this point, you shouldn't buy any more artillery because we have enough artillery.
We got it last turn. Worry about
it. Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. I'll just keep a few artillery, maybe, in France. Not France, but Berlin.
I also have 2 more.
Yep.
Move everyone.
Yeah, there's no reason not to move them.
No,
yeah, you can either do that or Baltic states.
I never really get the Ukraine.
So the Ukraine stack's okay to send everyone. You can keep going there because UK has no transport to challenge Karelia.
That's why.
And Russia can't challenge it either. And US, they're too far to challenge it, so we're okay.
Should I just move everything?
No, keep some artillery. Not a whole lot. Just keep like 2, 3 artillery behind. Yeah. So
We're
you
gonna
just
we're gonna be at 4.
want enough so you can stack France if he takes it. So you can pivot stack. So basically,
I probably know what it is, but I don't.
you just send all the ground forces to France, right? So you 13 plus whatever you left behind. So we have like 15, 16 that could attack France, and that's enough. And then you're not using planes; you just pivot stack, just moving. Yeah, so you just trade them back and forth with your stacks, and you want them big enough that they basically a dead zone. Yeah. You can put 2 in Karelia and just Italy. Yeah. I like that.
U.S. Can you take France and Northwestern Europe this turn?
Yeah, I can take him this turn.
Just 1 and 1.
Yep.
That's all we need.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, I'm gonna drop 2 transports here. Carrier and other transports coming up.
Slowly coming up. They're just at the bottom of the horn.
No, I have something else in mind here.
Oh, this is interesting because there's a
In this map,
this match it doesn't matter. There's no US. Go for it. But
And
I
it's
just
more
bringing up the
about-
topic.
yeah, no, and on this map, it's more about killing the 2 guys that you can come to India with.
Yeah. Well, I think normally you want the U.S. to have it because U.S. is the big navy. You want them to have it.
Yeah, ideally in a KJF, I want Borneo US3 and Indies US4. And if you give me that, you're host. You're done. I own you.
No, I feel like people overvalue who has who on the islands. Like at the end of the day, it's
You just
first
want.
Gotta
Japan.
figure.
Doesn't matter.
2
who
for
has-
2 on defense. But you know what? I want the money. Just kidding.
It's just about to start to shucking troops in there. So whoever has it uses it.
Oh, of course he hit 2, but that's all good. I was hoping for only 1.
Our beautiful Air Force.
God damn, dude. He's hit like 100% on his defensive 2s.
Oh, that happened to me last night.
Feel the wrath.
Lost us the game because a whole turn that happened to me. Totally changed everything.
I think you gotta give up India now.
Does he?
He's a madman.
That prevents that's a destroyer block. Ideally, I'd be able to buy 3 tanks here, but that's a destroyer block to prevent him from just shuffling to Africa and going behind me and flanking me. He is welcome to hit that.
Okay, so I feel like this time, Elbow, it's your turn.
The extra fighter would be nice there, but I mean, y'all are Japan. Do you hit that? Do you try to hit that?
I might
No,
because
but
6 fighters is tasty.
looks tasty to hit.
Well, you gotta see what you can bring
does.
first. I don't think you have enough,
Game
dude.
calculator says implausible.
I didn't send everything yet. Relax. Just wait till I add some more planes.
There you go.
See, now that looks strong. Oh yeah,
Okay, go ahead, man.
I have to. It's strong. That means it's guaranteed.
Until my AA hits 3.
AA is fake.
And then I woke up.
It only happens against you, not for you. I've never hit.
Pretty much, yeah.
I've never hit 3, but I've had 3 hit.
No, this is an epic failure, and I suck.
That's all right,
You said
Bodie.
it, not me.
So I'm gonna go back to the drawing board. I mean, the thing to understand about me is I don't play a script. I'm always experimenting, and I'm literally FAFO is pretty much. Let's see how this shit works out.
Nice. AA missed as expected.
Oh, he hit 8. Okay.
You know, you should have bought another A&A gun if you wanted to snipe my planes.
6.
I hit 6.
It's over.
He hit 5, cleared me.
Maybe.
I hit 3.
Nah, I don't think it is over, but that hurt. That hurt a lot. That's 100 IPC.
Not really, because Russia can take it right back. And he has no ground needs to bring back in. U.S. can clear Kaz. Russia can blitz 2 tanks and 2 fighters and hopefully take India. And he's got 1 dude out there in Borneo that can't make it. He's got no counter. So if Russia takes India back, UK can place, and we're right back to square one. And I ran my mouth and he did that.
That's why you gotta be quiet. Shh.
Yeah, I feel you, man. But you see my point. Most opponents, unless they had heard that, would have missed that.
No,
They wouldn't have seen it.
I probably would have.
I would have liked to have had that at least one Russian guy push it out.
Yeah. I tend to put 2 or 3 down in Persia.
And the point being, you can send the 2 tanks down and the 2 fighters down and bring them back. And is Germany going to hit you? Really? Do they have a strong enough hit there right now?
They might have a strong enough hit. Without your planes. Let's see.
You got 12 sitting in Moscow. All you got to do is block in West Russia and clear Archangel.
6.
I said I'm crazy, dude. But I love this shit.
Going for the double. I like it.
Why don't you just send one infantry each?
I could do that. I had more coming. That's why.
Yeah, don't bother going to India. We lost. We lost because I ran my big mouth.
That's all right, Bodie. That's why we love you. We love that big
I,
mouth.
I can give it a shot, but I risk losing the fighter.
What's that?
If I go to India and hold it, right?
Yeah, the thing is, he now has a transport, 2 transports, 2 infantry, and all the planes that can come in because Bodie ran his big fucking mouth.
Oh, so yeah, he compensates that extra.
So it's pointless.
Okay. Oh, you forgot to go for.
Oh shit.
Not a big deal.
Forgot to do what?
Hawk. I mean Kaz.
I was thinking about that too, and I didn't do it. I had that in my head to do it.
We briefly discussed it. But,
I might have missed it. I might have been when I went to the bathroom.
no worries.
Yeah, but back to what I was talking about with India, 2 more hits. I say it's high risk. The way it's high risk, high reward. 2 more hits, he's got 1 already in there. You could take it back. Even if he takes it right back, he can't place there, and you can stage unit and take it back again. And all his transports and everything else are overexposed down south. You know what I'm saying? And here you got U.S. coming in.
If we had 2 guys in Persia, and
Just
then
changed
if
my
U.S.
mind.
would have left his fighter there, then we would have a counter. And plus, he had 2 rounds. It might have been 2 extra hits from that U.S. fighter.
Yeah, I agree.
But,
I agree.
he could have even had the
Can't reach up here anymore.
U.S. guys go down to Persia instead of back to Caucasus, right? And then it would really,
Yep.
then you would have been pretty good.
Well, I mean, that's how you learn. You see how it works. You see where it went wrong. You evaluate.
Yeah.
What could I have done different? And that's how you improve. But you're exactly right. And basically, in this instance, that would be a case study in how you counter an aggressive J3 India.
Yeah,
because he goes all in, you take it back, and he's deadheading against it. And here comes
Hold on a
USA
sec.
from the east.
How does that look?
Yeah, it's a very unique move. I've never seen that UK opening, so very unique. Kudos for that.
How does it look? Real quick.
It works more often than you think.
Oh, I imagine so. It's good to have seen it though, because now I can see
Just
what
go.
the counter is with that. I mean, nothing beats that Borneo opener or that East Indies opener from Silent Hammer.
You talking about C-Zone 37?
From last night. Oh yeah, he had some kind of like the ultimate fail move there, man. But it ended up working out. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah, I don't do 37 because it just seldom ends well, at least for me.
Yeah, I don't particularly care for that one. I've seen it. I've seen it work really nice for other people.
Okay, Elbow.
Now, like early,
So
if we pull that off, they're in big trouble.
Really worked, that I could see that working well is the UK Pearl on Japan on 37. If then Japan does not do Pearl, then that's pretty. Then I could see it working.
Now, if you couple my India IO opener with a successful 37, Japan's in deep shit.
All right. Well, I'm down to 19, so I've got 1 artillery and 5 infantry. And to win.
And to win, baby.
So I'm gonna go ahead and guys okay with that build?
Yeah. I'm good with it.
Well, she wrote, I kind of made an OC too. I probably, if I would have had my one of those fighters in Russia, then I could have countered that. Event key.
Yeah, it's okay.
I could, yeah. So, you guys okay with this one?
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Ain't that a bitch?
Getting all the hitbacks.
It's, every time I send 2 in a plane, that's what happens. It wastes money, but that's why I send 3.
At least his tanks can't get up there. Through there. Do we have enough there in Caucasus?
I would shift the arty to Moscow and the infantry from Moscow down to replace them.
That's what I'm thinking.
That way, at least you got somewhat of a counter if shit heads south.
Want me to leave that bullet guy there, or should I hit him?
It's your call. I mean, he's going to die anyway, right?
Those 2 spots, I like to. Those are the spots worth having a fight for. Does he got enough? Does he got anything that can meet it there?
He's got the bombers.
All right, how's that look?
I like it.
It looks good.
That's it. So what 4? How do you want me to put the? I got 5. 1 on Artie and 3 in Caucus.
I'd drop the arty in Moscow and make sure that you have the same amount of oomph.
He's got 3. He's got 3 already up there, so put the already in Caucasus.
Yeah.
You need 3 up for your 3 artillery in Moscow and put everything else you can in.
Yeah, make sure you have match pair staged accordingly.
Yeah. Just match it up. And everything else in caucus.
That's not.
That's not gonna match up. Just put everything you can in caucus and then the rest in Moscow.
Good Lord, we're about to get run over, and it's Bodie's fault.
Good thing I'm pretty high and I don't care.
I mean, that's the point of doing games. Like
I know, but
this.
you're learning.
Like I said,
Yeah.
and like I said, FAFO. See how shit works out. If it doesn't work, don't do that dumb shit again.
Okay, how's that going?
That looks good.
That looks good.
We almost haven't attacked on Kakakis.
I know.
But you don't. You don't yet. Not yet.
I think pushing to Russia is good.
Connect them.
Yeah, and then I wouldn't be scared of. I moved it. Yeah, it attacked India. But yeah, I wouldn't be scared of moving Poland into Ukraine because it's hard for Russia to strafe or attack it if you're sitting in Russia with like 20 some troops. Well, it's be really ballsy for Russia to attack Ukraine, and yeah, and look. So you looking at U.S. It looks like he has. It looks like U.S. is setting up to try to go to Korea.
Your planes can't reach it right there. Just your bomber.
What?
One bomber can.
Are you kidding? Oh, who's the correct?
That's why I put him up, dude. I was watching. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm not. I know you.
Do we want another bomber here for?
I'm looking at Africa. Africa looks like it's ready to get run through.
Maybe a plane.
Yo, you want to buy a plane? You said. It doesn't look like he's doing a med shark, so I would avoid buying any RSG unless he's doing a med shark. You can.
All right, so just do.
Yeah, just infantry. That's it. Yeah.
But I'm gonna get the 2 artillery to be.
And sure, if you want, but I would just do infantry. But it's okay to add artillery. Yeah, but you can also do a tank instead. If you want attack power, you can add a tank. Yeah.
Well, because I can get 14 units.
Yeah. I think 14's good. What's nice is you don't have to be scared of UK because they have no planes.
I'm so not scared. I might just send this guy.
Oh wow, you went there. I would have blitzed Africa into Rhodesia and sent everything there. That's all good.
No, I didn't do that. I thought there was a.
That's all good.
I'm gonna use my plane.
Yeah,
I have
you can use plane for that. That's fine. You can either pivot stack or you can trade with planes.
Like, so the pivot stack, it's like
Ye-
setting all 10.
Yeah, you send basically everything into France, so you can't retake it. Yeah, you just send like one infantry. I mean, Nerf Western isn't a big deal, but yeah, just send like one infantry there. Not just one infantry. You got air that can get it. Yeah. Yeah, think of Nerf Western as kind of like West Russia. Like you don't really need to take it. It's just train it for the IPC.
All right, we stack it.
Yeah, it looks like I like the stack.
Can I take Fogata for the?
You can do whatever you want. It's fine if you take it. It's fine if you don't. You don't have to, but you don't need to. So, just think for a second. Do you want to try to hold Karelia? Because I don't think you have to stack everything into West Russia. Because I have fighters, and since you didn't trade back India with me, I could send all my fighters, which is 5, to West Russia. Yeah, yeah. So you can just kind of chill in Karelia. Yeah, I like that. That looks strong. I'm happy with that.
I guess you could put a guy.
So I'm just doing quick math right now. So he has 20, 22. He has 32. Looks like that can attack. 19 plus 5. We got 24. So
He has 32.
yes. So we want to have at least 28. All right. So we're probably gonna be giving up. We'll probably be giving up Karelia again. That's okay to do because we can get it back. I guess that was a mistake for us. We should have sent those guys to Baltic instead of Poland. Yeah, but it's fun.
That's why I usually split them up. So I have 2 trains going just in case.
We could also wait a turn.
This looks good. I like what you got going.
Oh yeah, we could have waited a turn because yeah. I thought that was. I was like, really? Did we send like a billion?
That's all right. Then you can just have them to in Berlin, or you can send them to Ukraine. Your air.
Oh wow. No, we.
Yeah, Berlin. You pressure their navy better, but I wouldn't overvalue it. You know, Ukraine is nice because you can pressure Russia. If you're in Berlin, you can't really pressure Russia.
Go to Ukraine.
Yeah, but if he tries to strafe, if he has the perfect strafe, you have the perfect attack on Russia. I mean, he could do that, but this I wouldn't be too afraid of attacking Ukraine.
bomber there too, or leave the bomber?
Yeah, bomber can stay in Berlin because he has range. Yep. That looks good. I like it. I would actually send the AA gun into France, but that's fine if you don't.
I kept Northwest Europe. Yeah. Nice.
That looks good to me. I like it. You don't want to stay. You want to stay in Egypt because that denies UK income. Because UK, it's very hard for them to take out the infantry. The US probably will, but at least they deny UK the income.
Thank you, Steve.
It's like defense profile question. I have it on second to last, or
Normally it's questions in private.
I don't care.
But yeah, you normally never want to have A&A second to last, but you can change it. You can have them like in front of, behind, or after infantry. That stuff's okay to do. But it just depends on. It also depends if it's going to be a 1-2 punch. So if someone's going to do like a 1-2, even a punch on you, you want to have save your A&A gun. So have them after infantry is a good option. If someone has like battleships, they might try to raid your A&A guns. So that's one, you might want to think about that if you see battleships involved.
Okay, Bodie. Bodie.
You might be AFK.
Okay. What to do?
Sorry about that, guys. Had to walk my daughter's dog.
That's fine. I assume you're dropping a fleet, probably. Oh, you need planes.
Already have the fleet.
Oh yeah, it's coming up. There you go.
Good. Nothing else for it to do.
Go for it, sub.
I'm just gonna bombard him just to piss him off.
Killed his AA
Love my
gun.
AA gun. And that's why I do it. Bah. Now that game headed south quick because of Bodie. Note to self: never let Bodie play UK again. But that IO Open coupled with US coming down is brutal. If it again, it's coin flip. It works or it doesn't. When it works, it works, and it's brutal. You saw it the other night, Cool.
Yeah.
It was over by round 2.
Well, you just had a not one to move up to India, or you guys have to defend it better. You didn't have
Yeah.
to lose all that stuff. You could have give up India and then go to Persia and dance a little bit.
Yeah.
I actually considered pulling out of Persia, but you know, I'm playing against you, and you know, it's personal. I'm just kidding, man.
It's personal, monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Dude kicks my ass all over. It doesn't matter what the odds are. When he needs the dice, he gets them. And when I do my stupid, he spanks me. I mean, literally, no player has beaten me more than Monkey, and that's what's frustrating. It's like I've beaten Julius. I've beaten top tier players. I've beaten I got a 50-50 shot pretty much every game I play. Every time I play Monkey, it's like 80-20. I'm gonna get my ass. And take that as a compliment.
Very weird, your style. So it throws a lot of people off, especially people like Julius who play standard pretty much all the time.
Well, my whole play style, we've talked about it, is built around if you're playing by the script, you're in trouble. You are in trouble because you're not going to know what to do. But someone like you who can adjust, yeah, you're going to compensate and adjust. And you play me enough times to know what's coming and in what form it comes in, you little shit. No, seriously, I love you, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, this game's over. It's just all over by the crying.
Yeah, it's pretty much GG.
Yeah.
Russia might as well hit West Russia for a Hail Mary and find out.
I was thinking.
I got set up for VC1.
Yeah, except, 5 Jap fighters are going to land there, so it doesn't matter.
Might as well do the Hail Mary before we give in, though.
Oh yeah. I mean,
You never know. The dice could all of a sudden switch to our side.
dude, putt putt pass.
I ain't sharing.
Oh, is that good, huh? I see
Oh,
how
yeah.
you are. Dude's fool's bogarting the ball.
I thought I was thinking about bringing out the bong, actually.
I think I need to send my fighters to
Maybe that's what the Russians need.
there, right? I think I need to send them there.
No, you don't need to send them there.
No, man, they're good in India.
All right, that's 28. I think that's enough.
I mean, why would you put them forward where you can defend a Hail Mary counterattack when you just leave them unused off the mat? I'm gonna have to change my play style completely because of you, Morgan. You know that, right?
Yeah, I remember when
You literally have me figured out.
I remember when you were first talking about that. What was it, like 6 months ago?
I had a lot of success with it last season when I was developing it.
I think it just, yeah, I don't know. I think it's interesting. I don't know if it's terrible. Maybe it's situational. I don't know, but it definitely catches people off guard.
It's definitely situational, and like in my duos game, it's actually if we go this route, you know, as allies, we're kind of forcing the issue because G had a really bad C-Zone 7. So it's like, we don't even need to do a fleet drop. Let's just roll units. You know what I'm saying? So it is situational, and it depends a lot on how G winds up in, like anything else. I mean, the script is, oh, UK1, you do this. UK2, you do this. UK3, no. No, for me, the only script I have is Russia 1. After that, all bets are off the table.
Mm-hmm. Like if you would have done, if you would have went to Persia in this game, and it would have been a very weird position to play from as Japan because I would have been able to take it. Maybe I could have because Germany could have sent 5 fighters to India. I would have considered that, but it still would have been interesting. I don't know because I think you had enough air to take it back.
In ranked play, I'd have rotated that. I'd have dropped 1 infantry, 1 DD to block, and rotated those spiders out.
Yeah.
You know what's scary though, dude? If you
I
were
wonder
next,
if the Persia IC would help you with your strategy if you do it like UK2-3, if you put down a factory in Persia.
Got your caucus guys too.
I've tried it with the Egypt one once I pretty much get Africa back, which is usually the case. That ends well if I do 1 tank, 1 inf out of Egypt. The problem is then I can't really buy for the North Atlantic once I get the fleets going in the Atlantic, once J is neutered.
Is that everything there?
Yep. You know what's crazy though, Monkey?
What's up?
You know, this tournament, man, me and you need to maybe think about hooking up because we would make some noise.
Oh, come on. No hits.
That one guy, he plays blitz with you guys every now and then. Iria, I don't know how he says his game name. He's the profile of Warcraft.
I haven't played with him.
No, you played with him before.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah.
I played with a
Saturday
few.
Night, or yeah.
Saturday
He
night?
plays blitz on Saturdays with the guys a lot. He's not there every week, but he's there most of the time. I've seen him. He
Oh.
likes to play
KH?
allies. He has like a European accent.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
You talking about Art Venus?
I don't know. His name's Firrea.
Ferreria.
Oh, Faria. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he's a good player.
yeah, that's the partner I'm with. It's funny because we have very different play styles and personalities. I'm yeah, like he's very conservative. I'm much more risky. I'm Axis oriented and he's Allies oriented. So that's why I like having him as a partner because it gives me a
Yeah, I
very
mean,
different.
dude is like a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so our perspectives are just very different. So having us on team is interesting because we get both of those perspectives going.
Oh, it's like me and Lone Shark. That's the guy I'm playing with. He's Axis related conservative Axis, and I'm aggressive allies. So it's really a nice counterbalance. That's why I'm really excited about this team thing, because I think all of us are going to grow from it. All of us are going to get better.
French, what do you think? French, Equatorial Africa to Angola?
Damn it.
Yeah, looks good. So hold on, I'm trying to get to the channel here, to the chat. I'm gonna post a screenshot of the duos of what the game looks like after G2. I did a successful strafe on Ukraine where I killed everything but the fighter and got back to Caulk with 3 tanks. Only lost 2 in West Russia.
I think that's all the moves there. I'm gonna lose my damn aircraft carrier. You want me to move my 2 destroyers with the aircraft carrier?
By the way, Princess, that's a kick-ass dog right there, bro.
He's not in chat right now. He's talking to Shaky. I think they're doing their duos. But
It's a good dog.
should I move my 2 destroyers with my aircraft carrier just to make it harder for him?
Make them earn every fucking yard.
Lose your carrier
And that's
transport.
my play style.
Huh? What'd you say?
At least one.
Yeah, I gotta keep one with this carrier though. Cruiser. Aircraft carrier. Yeah. I'll move one. Just to make it a little harder. But I think we needed to do that. So.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I put the screenshot up.
I think that's everything I can move. Oh, let me move this down. It's over.
Am I going to YOLO on Western and call it, or are we going to try to?
You're gonna YOLO on Western. Two, 4.
And we're all gonna drink beer, take a bong hit, and say good game. I do appreciate y'all being patient with me, though. Like I said, though, this loss is on me.
All right.
It's a team effort, man. No worries, man. You had the right idea. I think
I liked it.
Coordinate it really well. Like I said, that U.S. down Persia. If we had a better legit counter, even 2 Russian guys with those tanks coming back, it'd be a different game,
And that's something I've learned, is that something really simple and subtle like that can change a game from it's over round 5 or 6 to it's round 30. Little
If we're going
stupid
YOLO,
shit like that.
YOLO, then might as well maybe I'll get a cruiser and the AA guy.
And don't forget a bomber and 4 fighters.
Right. Get all these AA guns. 3 AA guns.
Yeah, I see that. No,
Well, I
full.
would actually do a Series 5 because if you clear Russia, that could be huge
Yeah.
for allies.
That's actually game changing.
Yeah. Never know, man. It's the weirdest things. It's a game of it's a dice game, but
You're gonna go all in on it too, man.
And you go back to India. Consider this: you add the 2 shifted to Russia. I don't lose that 1 fighter, so that's an extra fighter I have. Maybe I get 1 or 2 more hits, and all of a sudden, that changes that entire theater. Just those 2 shifts in wins versus losses in units.
yeah. Okay. That was my bad.
Too bad you can't move your AA guns in for fodder on an attack.
Actually, this is not a bad attack.
Might get a good strafe out of it, really. If you could get a really good strafe, I would pull back. We'll see. I like it. I'm liking the attack.
See how much they hit back. Get some.
I got 1 plane.
Oh, wow.
Only 5 hits. Damn. Oof.
That's going to hurt.
That's game. Might as well
How
just
many
go
hit
for
back,
it.
like 20?
12.
Yeah, that's game.
I can't take it back with 5 troops, so that would he's gonna have left.
Yeah, good game, fellas.
13 hits. Oh,
What next, Steve?
Naturally, my partner's coming on for duos. I got to hook up with him and go over this man. But I put the screenshot in the lobby. We're allies. UK won.
That was a fun game. I'm gonna,
that was fun.
This would be it for me. I gotta go to work soon. But thanks for playing with me. It was fun.
Anytime, man. You're always welcome.
Monkey, you're a pain in my ass, but I love you, brother.
Yeah, it's always fun to play you when I won.
Yeah, I imagine it is. Have a good one, man. Have a good day tomorrow.
GG, man.
Oof. They had some big German balls today. Big German balls. Game's over.
Over?
Yeah.
Game's over?
Yep.
Over.
It's over.
Wait, it's my turn already?
Game's over. Yeah.
What happened?
We had to go for.
West Russia?
We had to. Because we didn't have enough
Well,
cover.
we didn't have to, but it was inevitable that we didn't have much going on. So
Yeah.
That's